Coming up on Nickelodeon, it's Captain's ARGH, followed by The Brady Bunch.
Hey, Tony the Cheer Captain here. Woo! I'm in the spirit still because we're replaying some NBA 2K. NBA 2K12 for that matter. And I'm playing as the New Orleans Hornets. Scoring off against the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. I'm picking New Orleans because I took a look at the Charlotte Bobcats, their stats, their overall stats. They're stinkers. They were stinkers at the time. So I'm going with New Orleans. And I'm throwing them back to their roots. The Charlotte Hornets. Excuse me on this. I'm still trying to get the controls, everything. It's been a while since I played an NBA 2K game. Oh! Oh! I got it. Oh. Yep. Oh.
Shoots, and David West, the bucket on the assist by Bellinelli.
Oh.
We move out of an era like that, Steve. It does take time to find an identity. Clark has been through that as well.
Nice identity, and they're basing it on toughness under Collins, Kevin. And they're definitely a team to keep an eye on. No doubt.
Just 5 on the clock. Meeks outside. That's good.
Simply said, it's going to take a much better effort than that, son, on a shooter like him.
And there's the feed to Bellinelli. Ariza outside. The dish to West. Lays it up and banks it in. West has got
just wait until we get to the slam dunks.
76ers with it.
Man, what a tough break, guys, for David West. Last season, he was having such an outstanding...
We got Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg. I don't know who the third person is. I don't know who the third sportscaster is, but still. Wait until we get the... I got Doris Burke on the sideline report. Oh. Oh. They're still able to make it. Ow.
And turn defense into offense for us. We'll see how that goes, guys.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra.
What the freak?
We're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
Yeah, you hear it all the time, Kevin. And that's the identity they want to have today. And I think it'll work for them as long as they execute it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's one thing to say it, but you got to bring it. And I think this
team
Steve
has
to show great energy and
no, it's not Steve Kerr.
early on if they're going to win this
I'm not
game.
sure. I'm not sure if it's Steve Kerr. Who would have thought that Steve Kerr would go on and coach the Golden State Warriors, let alone coach them? Never mind into victory.
That you just can't replace. Elton Brand, Kevin, got his weight down to around 255 to start the season last year.
One of these days I ought to play a current
certainly helped him. He was
2K game.
And durable.
I gotta get enough. I gotta get some practice in.
Tony Batiste checked in. Turner for Meeks, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Clark for Brand, an undersized power forward at 6'9". Long arms.
Athleticism has dwindled a bit. Elton Brand is such a smart player that he's found a way to compensate. I thought he had an excellent season for Doug Collins in Philadelphia a year ago. That nice face-up jumper, good touch around the rim. I thought Elton really bounced back and had a nice year.
By Paul. Gets it to go.
Now 5-point game.
The Hornets trail by 5. Guarded by Holiday.
Blocked it.
Leading by 5. Up Peter. The shot by Turner, no good.
Collins has been in the league for a long time. Where he seems to bounce around to, always finds a way to improve that team's defense.
Now here is Brand, following the miss by David West. Ball against Holiday. Iguodala outside, fires for three. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work.
And he places so much emphasis on his rebounding.
Over Holiday. It's West. That good on the assist by Paul. West has got 6. Clark, more on Doug Collins. You can expect the 76ers to be a tough defensive team as long as they are under his watch. And Steve, that's the one thing I think he teaches as well.
Team's always competed at that end of the floor. He's got a great game plan. He understands his personnel, and he puts people in position to based on their talent.
And the 76ers their first out here.
Hit by the injury bug last season as Chris Paul missed some time, and then of course losing David West for the year in March. That was painful.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Okafor. And Carl Landry is subbed in for David West. Spencer Hawes is checked in for the 76ers. Williams comes in for still looking to get him scoreboard. Iguodala against Ariza. Hawes the pass to Brand. Good on the short little jump shot. And doesn't it always seem like the
Now got a chance for a three-point play.
To see what a fully healthy, rested Hornet squad can do in the playoffs. Hasn't been the case recently.
And the year before,
5-point game.
12 for a knee. I mean, it just seems like every year there's something.
Yep.
At the line for the Hornets, Chris Paul, shooting 1.
That one misses for Paul.
Well, remember before last season started, guys, there was a lot of speculation that maybe Chris Paul wanted a trade. He never really said anything publicly, but a lot of people spoke up for him. In the end, he had a meeting with the Hornets. Pleased with the direction of their future. He went out and had a great year.
Not much resistance for him after that pick, Kevin. I mean, he had all sorts of space to hit the shot.
Outside Landry. Outside Green. From 3-point range.
3 points.
Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Get back to what Steve was talking about with Paul. That meeting really convinced him.
Kevin, it seems as though that meeting did help Paul settle in and anchor in to his role as the leader of that Hornets team, and as a result, he had a fantastic year again. And I think as much as he produces on the floor from a points and assist standpoint and steals, it's his presence and his leadership that I think elevates his team.
We saw that in the Laker first round series last year.
Exactly.
Yeah. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers ahead,
10-9,
up by 6.
76ers lead
And this
by
team has done a
6.
nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence.
I want to follow along with this game, but the game doesn't like
They
me.
hit the iron. They've been chasing them
been a
down.
while since I played a
It's been
2K
solid
game.
effort by them.
More great action when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to start.
He gets the ball first again. 10-9, 76ers.
Here is Williams. He was first of the game. So with Iguodala sitting on the bench, this is Doug Collins. Who is Williams out there with Brady Meeks? Then there's Tony Batiste. Then there's Spencer Hawes. And it's Young. He's in the small forward. Here's Young. Williams kicks to Hawes. Shot clock at 6. Okafor with the steal.
The lead they have is a result of how they've taken care of the ball, guys. I mean, that's only their first turnover.
That was wide open. Wow, I missed that.
Outside Williams.
Wow.
Back to Young. Pass to Meeks. 6 on the shot clock. He gathers. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, 2 shots.
You know, in a lot of ways, Kevin, Lou Williams had another good year, but took a step back in a couple of areas. The primary one was his shooting percentage. I think he took more bad shots last season.
The first free throw is good. Well, back to Williams. Clark was just talking about Lou. He shot so well in 2010, hitting 47% of his shots. But Steve then came back down to 40% again last year.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to get back to that 47% range for Doug Collins and that Sixer team. I mean, he's a guy who is so important to offense, but he's got to be more efficient with that jump shot for sure.
And you know, as much as Philly improved at home last season, they were still a work in progress on the road, very much so. Not a great team when they left Philadelphia.
Outside. That is good. Here's Williams. Clark, you're right. The record of Philly on the road, 15-26, and Steve, that's probably the next hurdle they got to cross, winning away from Philadelphia.
Well, remember, Kevin, Philadelphia started out on the road very slowly as they tried to adapt to Doug Collins and the new style. By the end of the season, they were a formidable opponent on the road.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Gentlemen, for Evan Turner, a roller coaster of a rookie season. The number 2 pick in the draft, he struggled mightily out of the gate. Amid concern that December, rock bottom. I've just got to keep working. I feel like it can't get any worse. The only way it can go is up. One rumor was that Turner said he's always been a slow starter. High school didn't start off the best, but I worked my way to the top by the end. In college, the same thing. I know I started off slow, but I end up dominating. And guys, by the playoffs, Turner had a breakthrough performance, showing he was promised.
A slow starter, but he finishes strong. Doris, thanks.
Yeah, and it had to be a relief to see him play that well against a great Heat team in that first round.
How'd I miss?
70.
I was wide open.
Holiday with it. Still looking again on the scoreboard. Screen by Young. Deflected. And taken
Wide
away.
open, wide open.
Now, part of the reason they are where they are is that they have taken care of the ball for the most part.
Here's Holiday. It's a 5-point game. Chris Paul covering. Outside Holiday. Dishes to Meeks. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Iguodala. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, taking it to the rim against such a smaller defender is usually going to work out just fine.
He kicks to Bellinelli. Iguodala with the steal. Even numbers. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That's going to be on Jarrett Jack.
Yeah, the official all over that one. That's a good call there.
You got to give credit to the official there. I mean, being in the right position to make that call, that's what they get paid to do. Kevin, a lot of times it's expected that your franchise player on the team be a huge scorer, but for Andre Iguodala, that's not his best role. He can give you 16 to 17 points a game, but it's stuffing the stat sheet where he excels.
And the Hornets making a change here. Okafor checked in. He hits the second from the line. And Clarkson is going to be your prior scorer on this Sixers team. No, I wonder, Steve, if they still think they need to find that go-to number 1 scorer.
No question, they need to find a go-to scorer because Andre Iguodala, as talented as he is, really more of a point forward than anything. And when they beat Philadelphia in the first round of the playoffs last year, that lack of a consistent score was really exposed for the Sixers.
Timeout called the 76ers.
In even though they struggled to get large crowds in New Orleans to watch them play, the Hornets were pretty good at home, guys.
And the 76ers with some changes. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Young. And it's Turner in for Jody Meeks.
How y'all teams doing in real life in the actual NBA? An inquiring mind like mine wants to know.
A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter.
Woo!
What a steal.
Didn't even
That's
know.
an excellent defense right there.
Here's Okafor. West dishes to Paul.
Sacked him out. What?
Ariza against Holiday. Paul outside. 4 on the clock. A second chance effort. Ariza on the wing. Paul against Iguodala. Here's West. They grab their own miss. All up top. But Trey.
Yes!
Good on the
All that hard work paid off. Closing the gap. Fall into the gap, fall into the gap, fall into the gap, fall into the gap, fall into the gap.
And Hawes kicks to Iguodala from the arc. No good. The Hornets go the other way.
You're no good, you're no good, you're no good.
Yeah, and you know, see, the rebounding score really mirrors the game at large. I mean, it's been pretty much tip attack and net.
Here's New Orleans. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Bellinelli. Second chance shot. That's good from Ariza on the inside.
Time to get him back up. What an uphill battle this is, folks. What an uphill battle.
But if it goes, no good trying to beat
You're
the
no
buzzer.
good.
So
This is neck and neck.
finish the first half.
The classic heavyweight fight. Making the comeback. Woo! Yeah, I know I'm wearing what looks like Sixers gear, but still. Oh, Lord. Goodness. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Plenty of hustle from the Hornets. Their passing's been something to admire. All the assists coming in bunches. David West playing well in the first half. After 2, he's got 6 points, added 3 rebounds as well. And on the other side, the 76ers are also putting up quality numbers. The offense has been firing on all cylinders. This team is cooking.
I'm not sure
Elton
if
Brand making the most of his minutes.
got the game settings correct, but I need to make some adjustments to that, so my apologies for not getting the game settings as the system settings, excuse me, for my PS3, because it's been a while since I whipped it out.
Welcome back to the beautiful and unique city of New Orleans, Louisiana.
They got the Pelicans. They're now the New Orleans Pelicans, and the Hornets are right back where they belong. Charlotte.
Here's Holiday.
But what a battle, folks. What a battle.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Ariza is the 3 with West and Okafor out in the front court. Here's Paul and Bellinelli in the backcourt. Shot clock at 5. A baseline Cade. Good as the jump shot falls. Holiday's got first bucket of the third here for the 76ers.
Guys, you look at how Philly did against the West last year, and they were able to hold their own against the toughest conference of the two.
Starting to turn into
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, hey, Kevin, for Coach Doug
Starting to
Collins,
turn into a
it's always been about
Clarence Cardigan. Let this game.
players.
The boys. I need your soul.
Tell me the truth. I think we need that. Success with Coach Collins, guys.
Not for long.
Coach.
And really with the coach, that's what you want as a player. I mean, honesty and the feeling you can talk to him candidly and straightforward.
No coverage that time. 10 points for Iguodala. Back to the 76ers. They have the tools to match up well with Western teams.
Well, they have a lot of speed and quickness on that roster, and that gives them the ability to guard wing players, to force turnovers, to get out and run. So, this is a team that has a lot of potential.
What an alley-oop! Yes! What an alley-oop! Always satisfying. Yes!
He dishes it.
Doesn't that feel oddly satisfying?
On the wing, Iguodala.
Who's my guy?
Again, Iguodala.
Last year was the first time out there in Iguodala's career that he deal with significant injuries.
Oh, it.
Prior to that,
There was no.
his first
I
6
tried to go for another alley-oop, but nobody was there, but it made it anyway. Nice. I'll take that. But what about that alley-oop? It's like, so oddly satisfying. I'm getting goosebumps. It gives me chills every single time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now don't tell me that you weren't oddly satisfied every time you on that alley-oop right there.
Willie Green's checked in for New Orleans.
Okay.
Tony Batiste checked in for Philadelphia.
There we go.
Here's Meeks. Pass to Holiday. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers take possession. I'm still not over that. Oh my goodness! Perfect timing. Oh wait, I didn't make it. Oh, I didn't make it. Darn it! What in the world? What in the world?
Need to fade away
What
on
in
that
the
move.
world?
Go straight up, make it an easier shot.
Holiday against Paul. Ariza pass it to Okafor. Stolen by Brand.
So now that's twice we've seen the offense collapse. That's back-to-back empty trips because of turnover.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem because now all of a sudden you start turning the ball over, you lose all offensive rhythm and flow.
Paul left over Brand.
Get off.
Here's Okafor. Goes up and it's easy.
They're not getting away that easy.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get how look throw off Steve. It's a good way to play.
But
Yes, boy.
can't hit.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game,
Ooh. Oh boy, oh boy. This feels like a classic heavyweight fight. We won't see a decisive winner until the very end.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Hornets. Jack comes in for Chris Paul. Meeks. Green with the rebound. And that instability on the wing can't help New Orleans.
No, I can't. I mean, Trevor Reed, I think, is a very good answer there, but they do need to add
Block
one
and
more
foul.
big-time scorer out there at that wing position to pair with the rest of the personnel. I think that would be a big boost. Well, never making it
You need to have that perfect timing as far as free throws are concerned. They don't have the little get the ball in the set, the two balls in the center going vertically and horizontally like they do in the NBA Live games.
That free throw, no good. Well, back to Okafor. It took him, Clark, 7 years in the league to make it. The playoffs, that appearance, the payoff there, very sweet for him. A guy who had put in a lot of years, Steve, to try to get there, and he finally did a season ago.
Yeah, what a season for Okafor. To be able to play with Chris Paul, I think really advanced his game. He did a nice job in that series. Go up against Paul behind him. That's a difficult matchup, but a big game for the fact that New Orleans took LA to 16 in that first round series.
No what?
No dice.
Here's Turner. The kick out to Holiday. Here's
What the freak?
Holiday with the assist that time.
He's been key for the team's offense the way he distributed the ball.
Did I get it? I did not get it.
Running a little bit of time off. Looks like you're going to play for the final shot.
Steve, you're right. If nothing presents itself, hold for one.
Jack gets the reach ball. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal. Substitution.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. From 20 feet out. Here's Brand. Hits the jump. Brand got points.
I'm letting it slip. I'm letting it slip. The face.
So far in this one.
Yeah, so far in this one, he's played
I think I get
a different
possession.
role than normal, but he's done a nice job as his team's playmaker here today.
And all of it's worked for the most part. I mean, he might not be known as a dime dropper, but after this game, he will be.
76ers lead by 5.
I'm, like I said, I'm glad that the NBA is back where it belongs on NBA. Round Ball Rock by John Tesh. I mean, how can he not get psyched up for a game? I know that back then that they were kind of biased going to like the big markets like LA, Chicago especially because of Michael Jordan and Company.
With the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark report.
Houston.
Well, Kevin, the 76ers have
Those are the big markets.
They've done an exceptional job
New York.
executing their game
The
plan.
big markets are like New York, LA, Chicago, Houston. If you're not part of those markets, then you didn't get enough screen time. Not even Charlotte's wasn't on
Drew Holiday and Evan Turner in the back.
wasn't on
Figured out there with Young, and it's Brand in at the center. Paul kicks to Jack. Rebound by the 76ers.
Charlotte Hornets didn't get enough screen time as it was back
Shoots
then.
the three. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Jack. Over Holiday. Landry kicks to Smith. He passes to Paul. There's the triple. Gets it to go. Paul's got the first quarter going with the first basket of the
Yeah, that theme song.
Holiday against Paul.
Even if you weren't a Chicago Bulls fan back then, there's no doubt in my mind that
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they put the action in
the Alan Parsons Project Sirius got you psyched up, and when
leading by 4.
the announcer announced Michael Jordan,
16. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Back to Young.
it got you psyched
Another
up.
shot. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
Look at that. On target.
Ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Shot is good.
I guess they couldn't get the rights to
Lighting him up from mid-range area.
Harry Belafonte.
Sometimes you forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This
But
team has
like I
been
said,
able to last
even if you weren't a
with
Bulls
that
fan,
shot in-between
you
shots.
can't deny the fact that Michael Jordan changed the game forever.
Time here.
And you know what, guys? Even though the Hornets did not take the Lakers
Yeah.
down in the playoffs, they gave them a healthy scare.
And it was even better because WGN, the Chicago network, was a superstation and aired nationwide, so that doubles the fun right there for the chances to see MJ in action.
I don't care what it is, we do not back off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Emeka Okafor is checked in for Jason Smith. West comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Willie Green is subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Outside Williams. And outside. West picks him up. 5 to shoot. Here's the three. That's good by Williams. Roll right by him. See, they thought that LA would sweep them.
Yeah, and it took 6 games for the Lakers to get past them. New Orleans gave them all they could handle. Chris Paul just that Laker defense. Well played, hard fought.
That's good.
It's over.
Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Now the offensive efficiency has been really good. I think that's
How did I miss that?
He's been and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way.
Yep,
up
it's
that
over.
time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Their free throws are down this half, probably because they're settling for that outside shot too much.
Yeah, I think they're getting a little complacent with their shot selection, Clark. A little lazy on offense. You got to be aggressive and attack the rim.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Landry. And it's Bell and Elliott. And Gilt's making his switch. Checked in for Andres Nocioni. Now it's called by New Orleans. Down by 11. Checked in. So here is West. To end the run. And again, no good by New Orleans. The 76 leading by 11. West is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game. The Hornets will go to the free throw line.
Yep, it's over. Alright, folks. We'll see if I can do
He's already a starting point guard. 6'4",
better on
very
another
athletic,
game.
and
I know I have another
as
2K
well. I
game.
think he's got a bright
I
future.
have 2K14.
And good on the second.
NBA
So he makes them both.
2K14.
We're talking
Let's
about
see how
Drew
well-
Holiday.
let's see how well I do there.
To be a terrific player, especially a special player at the defensive end of the floor.
And that makes it extremely good. I think defense.
He figures it going out. No good. Holiday. Chris Paul covering, and Holiday kicks to Iguodala. And a missed layup.
Shooting the ball much better than he has so far. I don't think there's any doubt about that, guys.
With the exclamation point. How does that feel? Feels oddly satisfying.
Here's Holiday. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. They take care of the ball work. It's a wrap.
Yeah, I'll let them slip away. At it. The gap closed, but it's over.
Good on the first, and that will push the lead to double digits. So he gets them both.
Do it, Ken. Those last free throws were the icing on the cake.
And for the Hornets, they trail by 11. Shoots from the baseline. Ball missed again.
It's broken. It must be broken.
On a 15-6 run. And Holiday kicks to Iguodala. Over West. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Yeah, looks like this one's out of reach.
It's a matter of the clock running out now.
Now Okafor inside. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
That's a poor possession.
All right, folks. That's how I do it for this edition of Captain's Arcade. Let's see how well I do on the next game, whatever that game is. Well, folks, I did my best, but for usual, I'll let the game slip away. Alright, folks, that's gonna do it for this edition of Captain's Arcade. Join me tomorrow for some more arcade fun. I may play another 2K game. Who knows? But let's play a different game. Until we meet again, maybe say goodbye.
Jordan, player of the game, Andre Iguodala.